beautiful family, but I also have beautiful friends that sometimes feel like they're being treated. I'm not even sure I can say that. So what we all need to do
They don't like chaos in the world today. World Economic Forum. World Economic Forum. Like I just went over there. Mr. Fisher. Hands off our kids! 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 Good. You guys still loving this Sunday? Thank you.
You know a guy by the name of Jay Sherwin?
I went to Teachers College in 2003. Even back then, I was told by a professor in one of the courses, no more memorization. And so, no more memorization. I had a big discussion, debate, trouble with him. It was just no memorization
But you're not a teacher now?
for a year.
Okay.
So times
It's a
tables,
good thing. Yep.
math and science guy, okay?
Yeah.
Any of those have to do with kids just being able to be themselves.
Okay, this is not about people. This is about, and I'm upset with an institution. It's about an institution. Gone.
Not gone.
In, yes.
Not gone.
Well,
Not gone.
maybe there. What I was instructed to do as a teacher in Teachers College is this is out. I just don't put this stuff in as a lark and this sounds good or it might bother somebody. This is all carefully thought out because these are facts to me in my world. Okay, as a teacher until now, these are facts in my world. Okay, and I'm just saying.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to know if you were a teacher.
Excellent question.
Yeah.
And this, it's like, I have 4 grandsons,
Yeah.
and I asked my daughters about this, and I didn't want to put it in, but they said some of it's inappropriate for the age. Okay, some of the depending on who the teacher, some of the introduction at like young ages is inappropriate. I'm just saying. I'm not going to dive down a rabbit hole with little minutia. You give me examples of what. Why don't you give me an example of what is appropriate? You're for this, then you tell me what's appropriate, so I know. I know what is.
Kids are going to have sex pre-teen,
What,
whether
6
whether
years
you
old?
say it or
6
not.
years old?
Nobody's saying to go ahead and have sex at 6 years old. Who's saying that? Who?
Neither am I. Neither am I.
You just said it.
No, I didn't. You put words in my mouth. See, I'm more curious about. You just said that. I may have misheard you. That you have 4 grandkids. Is that right? And they told you what they were being taught to mothers. Okay. And what were they being taught? Inappropriate sexuality for the age.
Okay, you need to be a bit more specific. What's
inappropriate?
I raised 3 daughters. If you had kids, you would know exactly what I'm talking
I'm
about.
raising 2 daughters.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I need to know what it is. If you're saying that appropriate names for body parts is preteen sexuality, I'm going to take issue with that. If they're giving detailed instructions on oral sex, then maybe we've got a different conversation. But you're the one making the claim. You need to be the one to back it up.
I say they took this out and they put this in. You don't care. That's fine. I care when I teach 11s and 12s who can't write their name. They print their name because they can't write. They're not taught to write. The ones that you are taught at home.
So you won't tell us what this
I don't
so-called
need to go down a
inappropriate...
rabbit hole every little detail.
No, not every little detail.
Why
Give
don't
me
you
one
tell me what is
large
appropriate?
detail.
You tell me what is appropriate.
Body part
You
names.
tell me
There,
why
you tell
these don't need to be in.
Times tables are in, memorization is in, cursive writing depends on the district, and I can't tell you what is appropriate for preteen sexuality unless you tell me what it is you think they should not be taught and what they actually are being taught. Do you understand the difference? If I come up and say, the books in the schools are inappropriate, but don't tell you what it is.
Why I have this.
No, I want to know what preteen sexuality is being taught.
He wants to know why this is.
Teaching sex to kids who aren't ready to learn about
What do you
it.
mean they're teaching kids sex? What do you mean by that?
What do you
Having
think?
live porn stars come in and out of the street? Are they teaching
No.
kids body parts?
They're-
Are they getting detailed infographics on various sexes?
Seem to be filling this in nicely.
Are you saying that's what's being taught? Is that your position?
That is where we're headed, and we're
Oh, that's
teaching,
where we're headed.
and we're teaching kids too early
What are we teaching them to? Tell me.
sex education.
Learn about anything.
Really?
Yes, really.
I don't want to be filmed, but thank you.
And then explain to me why it's too early.
If I have a 7-year-old,
No, not it. What is being taught?
Hey, let her
and why is
talk.
it too
Let
early?
her talk. You're asking questions and interrupt. We know.
we're not
we
being
know
told
we know
what's
the,
being taught
scheme
in
here.
detail.
Let her talk.
We have a curriculum that doesn't go into detail.
So you don't know if anything inappropriate is being taught.
We do.
What does this say?
We do by the mothers.
I just think-
by the mothers of these children. We do know.
Okay, so what is it? Tell me. It's like the
Let the mothers tell you. I'm not their voice.
So you don't know. So you're out here saying that.
Don't say we don't know. I do know. We thought carefully and we interviewed parents.
I've asked.
We interviewed parents.
Okay, you know that you don't tell us, and someone
I
is
just
supposed
think
to
that
eventually.
parents should have a say as to what is taught in school.
I agree. I
That's
told
all.
my
That's
children's
it.
teachers 6 should not be in the curriculum. I don't agree with the number 6. I'm a parent. It should not be in their curriculum.
Kind of the ridiculous.
Right?
Okay, that's
I think it's like the inconsistency and the not knowing, I think, is the scariest part for us as parents. Because it really does change based on the educator, right? So if somebody came in with like religious beliefs, they're not allowed to teach that. But you are if it's gender beliefs. You are allowed to.
What gender beliefs?
Well, like,
We don't have to go down the rabbit hole. He knows
Of
the
course.
answers.
the reason I'm here specifically is because my daughter there was told that if she was uncomfortable with boys, trans children, right? I do understand that, but if she was uncomfortable with using a bathroom with them, then she can use the gender neutral bathroom. There's a gender neutral bathroom available.
I've got a ton
It's
of
a-
gender neutral bathrooms
in the
my
school.
office. The vast majority of bathrooms are gender neutral.
Right, so it's available, but that child was told they could use whatever bathroom they want on any given day.
And it
And
sounds
all
like-
the other children were just told, if you're not comfortable with that, then you need to go to them.
So what you're telling me is all the children can use the bathroom comfortably.
It's available. The school's made it safe. They've given an option. Well, why are we not protecting girls anymore?
How are they allowed to use the bathroom they're comfortable with? How are they left unprotected?
So my daughter now, because she's not being respected, she needs to now walk further to go.
How is she not being respected? From what you've told me, she's been given the same options as every other child.
Which she's no longer going to feel comfortable in that bathroom. And society has told women and girls that we shouldn't be sharing spaces like that when we're vulnerable with boys. And they are still biological boys. I I believe that they should be able to do whatever they want. They should. They make those choices. But the gender-neutral bathroom's available.
Yeah, and your kid can use it, right?
But she's not comfortable.
She's a girl.
She's
She
not
shouldn't
comfortable
have to.
using it.
She
Is,
shouldn't.
are the bathrooms at your home gender assigned? So she's comfortable
But-
using
but
gender.
There's a lock on the door at home.
But I'm inviting.
There's no lock on the
I
bathroom
don't
door
let my
in school.
significant other to like open the door and take poop and I'm in there. There's multiple
here's-
stalls
here's
on
my-
the
There's no
That's
lock
a,
on the
that's a
bathroom
locked
at school.
bathroom door. Do you not see the difference?
Here's
I
my single
believe.
use.
I'm sorry. I believe in protecting trans youth too, but you cannot protect the way that it's been laid out. You cannot protect trans youth and girls at the same time
Why not?
because you can't.
Who are you?
Well, I haven't
Why
had a
don't you
chance to
tell
call.
us your story?
I haven't had a chance
Okay.
to call you a liar because
all
you
you
refuse
do-
to tell
you
me
don't
what
let
this
anybody
preteen
else
sexuality is.
I think this is basically what is being said.
This is exactly all true.
Maybe, you were right, I heard what you said. Based on the district, based on the educator, they carve out time for these things. So I do believe these things are being done, maybe sometimes.
These are
but
from
not
my classrooms and my students. High school. Till last year, high school. That's why it's on
They're
there.
not spending as much time with this stuff. But my daughter has done cursive writing.
I was told in Teachers College by a professor, no more memorization. We had a big discussion and argument about it.
Through all,
I was told.
Through
I
all
was
that, her
told.
comment was specifically
Okay,
her
as a
daughter
teacher,
does not
don't
feel
do this
safe using that
anymore.
bathroom.
That's why it's
So
on.
where's her,
She's a grade 3
where's
and
her
she-
daughter's, where's the comfort provided to her daughter who's not comfortable? I think that's what she's asking.
She's given 2 bathroom options. She says she's not
Both
comfortable.
bathrooms can be used by anyone.
But somebody, if you were.
I mean, what this gender neutral bathroom is it a single stall, single
Yes.
use locking door?
Yes.
And she's uncomfortable with that?
Why should anybody?
Isn't that exactly like the bathroom at your home and at grandma's
Yeah, but
house
you're-
and at the
but you're-
uncle's
you're-
house
you're
and
home
in
in your grandma's
restaurants?
So now she,
It's very different
she
then.
has to go out of her way to
toilet
go.
with a lock on the door with family people, you know. Someone I don't know.
So she would be
I taught
more
shop for a
comfortable
few
with
years.
people she don't know in an open bathroom.
Even boys that I do.
I had 2
My daughter's not allowed to sleep over at places that have older
temporarily
boys. She's just
made
not allowed.
gender
Even
neutral.
ones that I've watched grow up since 4 years old. Because I also work in supportive housing
couple
for
of
you.
boys being silly bugger teenage
And custody
go
for you.
hiding,
And I've seen
waiting
some
in
really
in the bathroom for the girls
horrific
to come in.
documents.
So they could like watch
They are
and
boys,
harass
right? It is.
Can't
I've
have
seen pansexual.
Kids are
I've
boys,
seen
kids are kids.
autistic.
You can't have
It
that.
is mostly.
That's what I was trying to say.
It is mostly, obviously, biological males in whatever shape or form that you have decided you identify as. Those are the ones who are doing the sex offenses. Okay?
Really, do you have any kind of source for the idea that trans women are more likely to commit sex offenses? Because
Okay,
the
no.
stats I've seen say that they are far more likely to be the victim
No.
of all types of violence.
I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is that people who are narcissistic, pedophilia, like abusers, are piggybacking off of the movement. I'm not saying that they're truly gender
Do you
dysphoric.
have any evidence of that?
Yes, you can go, honey. You can go and look anywhere online. They're going into prisons. They're going into shelters, and they're doing this. They're actually impregnating people in our Canadian prisons. It's there. I'm not saying they are gender dysphoric people. I am saying they're piggybacking off the movement because there is no protections in place.
So you're saying there's sex in our prisons? I mean, I'm not terribly shocked about that. That's true
But
regardless.
these are women's spaces. They should not be able to get pregnant there. They should not be able to.
Oh, Heidi, women have been getting pregnant in prison for 100 years.
Right. And that's a whole other issue. And I agree with you on that. Okay. Whole other issue. But what we're saying is these women are now being put in a position. Maybe they want that. I have no idea. But the piggybacking off of your movement is happening because there's no rules. There's no like restrictions on somebody being able to say that they're gender dysphoric. I just want to know that when somebody transitions, is that somebody has made sure that it's genuine. That's what I want to make sure.
What does that have to do with any of your other points?
Because there's been 2 known men in Ontario raping women in shelters. 2. They are probably not gender dysphoric. Please Google it.
Yeah, no. Do you have a website for that, or a news report, or
But
a
if you-
date, or a
if you-
name, or
I don't.
anything like that?
I'm ADHD, so I don't remember anything. But it's
Because that's
there.
going to make it really hard to find.
No, it's not.
It sounds like the same kind of
It's not hard to find.
ridiculous scare tactics we've been hearing for
What's the
pretty
criteria?
much anytime any minority group steps up and asks.
What about
Well, speaking of minority groups, why the hell can't we have some diversity and have, okay, red, black, and green, Pan-African flag. Where is it on all the schools in February? Pan-Asian flag, saffron and red.
That's an issue.
Where is it
flying
made?
the pride flag? Yeah,
Diversity,
I
I want
don't know about other
everybody
people's-
represented. The thing is,
Well,
it's like,
we're gonna need more flagpoles. But sure.
no, you take the flag down, you fly the flag at Pride Month, I support it. I'll come up and raise the pride flag in June myself.
Let me turn your face.
Take it down at the end, respectfully.
So Shane Jacob Green, also known as Stephanie, was arrested and charged on 2 counts of sexual assault and women's shelter harassment. That's the first one. Trans woman crawled into bed with an assaulted female resident.
Same person?
No, that's the one. Second one. Vancouver
So
rape-
one trans woman commits a crime, and you're out here, what, protesting against the entire.
No.
So
I want protections.
You know
I want everyone
that
to
is what's going on today, though, right? You know, across Canada, you know that is the whole idea behind
this Million March.
this Million March is that people are angry that information is being taught to kids in our schools to make them feel safe, included, and comfortable.
I would just
Kids are going to be gay, kids are going to be straight, kids are going to be trans, whether you guys march or not.
What about
You can march
The Million
everybody.
March was initiated by Muslims because a Muslim kid was berated and told he didn't belong in Canada out in Edmonton because he didn't attend a pride event, which
But is that what's being pushed on everybody today? Is that no?
Oh
The
yeah,
Million
you
March
see
was
all the
initiated.
signs out here saying respect Muslim.
And I'm like, oh no, there's going to school. So I went all the way up to the
Black kids in every school, Muslim kids in every school.